the way, I'll say this, along the way, there was value in some of everything that I saw. It was a building block. God didn't despise me for what I had to see to begin with, because he knew I had to see that before I could see this. And so this isn't to despise the preaching of the ministry of reconciliation from the standpoint of God, of our sin not being held against us. Because I tell you what, we've been talking about this for a long time, so I can come up into here and preach it that way. But if I went to Brazil, and those guys were in the beginning of the message, and they're still trying to see how God's not upset with them because of their sin, I'm probably going to preach the ministry of reconciliation a completely different way, so that their hearts can be circumcised from their sin. Right? I'm going to focus on the non-imputation of sin part. Right? And I'm going to focus on why that's the truth. See, but we've been preaching grace in here for a long, long time. So we've been circumcising our hearts from sin and from our works for a really long time now. And so now, man, we can come in and talk about the ministry of reconciliation from God's perspective. Right? So this isn't that we hear how I said it last week and then we say every other way is a bad way. Right? It's the manifold wisdom of God. Paul said he became all things to all people that he might win the more. So if I come and find a group of people who's just trying to struggle to see that their sin isn't an issue in their life with God, I'm not going to hit them up with what I preached last week. I might throw in a little part about God's heart behind not imputing it to help them see. But I'm going to focus on how their sin hasn't been imputed and how it was born in the body of Jesus. Right? I'm going to focus on that. Because that's what they need right there. Right? I mean, there's things I preach here that I'm not going to, if I go somewhere else, I would never go in there and just preach it like that. Because they got no foundation for what I'm saying.
Okay.
And